There is an old prisoner in this prison who hides in the dirty bathroom every day to clean, knowing it won't be clean, yet repeatedly doing the futile task. This is because the ceiling of the bathroom is right under the prison's competition ring. Boyka's greatest wish is to get on stage and fight. He was once the most powerful boxing champion in the prison, but had his right leg broken by an American champion during a match. He transformed from the prison king admired by all to the toilet king despised by everyone. To return to the ring, Boyka voluntarily cleaned the toilet that everyone avoided every day, because this way he could train in a secluded corner. Although there was no equipment, Boyka never gave up and continued to practice using the tools around him. That day, Boyka approached the fight promoter, Old White, expressing his desire to compete, but was rejected on the grounds of being disabled. In order to prove his ability, Boyka rushed onto the ring and directly challenged the current strongest fighter, Saikov. Saikov has won 99 consecutive matches, and no one has left the ring alive because Saikov deliberately plays dirty every time he wins. After all, this prison is full of vicious criminals. The warden colludes with capitalists to hold matches with the sole purpose of making money, and at this moment, Saikov is their cash cow. No matter what he does, someone will cover it up. Boyka's sudden appearance caught everyone off guard, and Saikov looked disdainful. In his eyes, Boyka is just a crippled has-been. Just as Boyka was about to be dragged away, Old White decided to give him a chance, and Boyka finally got his wish. The moment he took off his shirt, it seemed the outcome of the duel was already determined. With the referee's signal, the two charged at each other fiercely. Saikov threw a series of punches, but Boyka easily dodged them. Seeing Boyka's probing legs, Saikov thought he was afraid to attack, but just as he was about to strike, Boyka seized the opportunity with an elbow strike. For the first time in a year, Saikov found himself on the defensive. Even the warden on the stage was stunned. However, this was just the beginning. Boyka quickly found his rhythm. With a series of whip kicks and punches from both sides, Saikov lost his ability to fight. Finally, Boyka ended it with a stunning flying kick. This spectacular match completely won over everyone present. The prisoners cheered in unison for Boyka's return, and his performance also changed the minds of the warden and Old White. Coincidentally, an international prison fighting tournament is about to be held soon, where the fighting champions from 8 prisons will gather together. The reward is very enticing, as the prisoner who wins the final championship will be released without charges. Obviously this is still a competition held by capitalists to make more money. With Old White's help, Boyka was sent to Gronier prison, where he would train for half a month with 7 other champions. However, on the second day at the prison, everyone was dumbfounded. They were woken up from their sleep and taken to the mine with other prisoners. It was only then that they learned they had to do 8 hours of hard labor every day, and only after finishing could they have 1 hour of training time. The irritable black guy from America got angry on the spot, cursing the organizers for saying one thing and doing another. What made him even angrier was that while they had to do hard labor under the scorching sun to prepare for the competition, this man from Colombia seemed to be on vacation. Those who didn't know might think he was the warden. It turns out his name is Raul, nicknamed the Big Devil. Before this, he had already been in this prison for 10 years. Over the 10 years, Raul had never been defeated in the ring, and each time it was a knockout. He helped the warden earn a lot of money, so Raul's treatment was naturally different from others. Even the warden had to be respectful to him, and he was also the favorite to win this tournament. Soon, the first quarter-final match began, with the champion prisoner from Brazil facing off against the champion prisoner from Greece. Both were seasoned veterans, and at first, neither gained the upper hand, countering each other's moves. However, the Brazilian prisoner quickly exploited the Greek prisoner's slow speed, using his agile movements to successfully defeat him. The second match was the irritable black guy against the champion prisoner from Croatia. Compared to the previous match, the black guy completely dominated. As soon as he got on stage, he took the advantage and finished the fight in just 1 minute, winning effortlessly. The manager on stage was also in high spirits, casually mocking Old White. "Is your Boyka any good?" As soon as the words were spoken, Boyka stepped onto the ring. In the third match, he would face the champion prisoner from France. Just by looking at their physiques, one would expect a fierce battle, yet Boyka would once again prove with his actions that he is the biggest dark horse of this competition. As soon as Boyka got on stage, he showed no mercy, with various cool kicks and moves, leaving the French champion unable to find. With Boyka's repeated attacks, the passion in the arena was completely ignited. The visual impact brought by Boyka made other managers break out in a cold sweat, but only Boyka himself knew that his leg injury was getting worse. In the final match, the favorite to win, Raul, faced the champion prisoner from Vietnam. Rather than a match, it was more of a humiliation. The Vietnamese prisoner tried every way to attack Raul, but who knew the opponent was not only tall and strong, but also agile. The Vietnamese prisoner was jumping around, sweating profusely, yet couldn't even touch a hair on Raul's head. At this moment, the small ring seemed to become Raul's personal show. Not long after, Raul finally had enough fun. With just a slight move, the Vietnamese prisoner was knocked dizzy. With a spinning kick, Raul ultimately ended the match with one final kick. Subsequently, the 4 prisoners who lost the match were to be sent back, and the vehicle stopped halfway. Just as they were confused, a hidden gunman pulled the trigger, revealing the consequence of failure. The remaining ones didn't fare much better. Right after the match, they were taken to work in the mines. Since watching Boyka's match, Heige has been paying close attention to him and noticed that Boyka has a leg injury, because Heige kept talking in Boyka's ear. Boyka, already suffering from his leg injury and unable to endure the pain any longer, suddenly threw a punch, instantly freezing the atmosphere on the scene, and the two started fighting. Fortunately, the prison guards arrived in time to stop them, and afterward they were locked in a solitary cell of about 1 square meter, where they couldn't even squat down.